Hello everyone. So today I am kind of doing a quick review of a product that I just ordered a few days ago from banggood.com. This product is actually a wireless mouse. So if you can see it here, I got it really cheap um, and it's of pretty good quality. It actually has front and back page buttons, a DPI button, a scroll wheel, and obviously a left and a right click. It also, if you look at the mouse, it's pretty ergonomically to hold, so it fits in your hand and it looks and it feels really nice. If you look towards the sides, we have this dotted area. We have a good rubberized feel for the top where your palm will go, and towards the bottom as well we have this hard plasticky look, which feels a little cheap, but it gets the job done. As we are at the bottom, we have a switch which is for on and off. Okay, so when you turn it on, it has a red light there, and you can turn it off as well. And let me just open this battery compartment. It takes one AA battery, which is a very good thing, and this is the place where you can store the dongle. This dongle is a little difficult to pry out, but that's what it is. So when you're traveling, you can just put it here, else you can keep it plugged into your computer or your laptop or your Android TV box. It's up to you. And this is how it clicks. So let me talk about the model number of this mouse. So the model number is the HXSJ, that's the brand here, X40 2400DPI 6-button ABS 2.4 GHz wireless optical gaming mouse. Okay, so I have tried using this mouse with my Windows 10 computer. I've also tried using it on a Linux based system, and I've also tried using it with Android, and it works flawlessly. So you do not need any kind of drivers or anything that the system has to detect it or anything like that. It's just purely plug and play, so that is something which I like. Now coming to the price of this particular product, which is its first Pro, it costs just $4.99, or in India here it costs about 326 Indian rupees. Now all of these features, a wireless mouse as well as a power switch, and a single AA battery, which is very difficult to get it among these budget mice. That's the reason why I bought this. In fact, I bought two of these, and I feel it was a bargain. So I've been using it. It has a little bit of cheap plastic towards the bottom and at the sides, and it has a good premium feel, rubberized feel towards the top. So I feel it's quite good. So based on usage, coming to the pros, what are the good things about this particular mouse? The first good thing, like I mentioned, is the price. It's kind of like wired mouse territory that they sell this mouse in. Okay, so it's quite good. The second is it uses a single AA batteries. Now when I was looking websites or apps like banggood.com, or maybe any of these other shopping sites like eBay or GearBest, there are many cheap mice available, wireless ones. However, they have one or the two things which I didn't like. It either uses two AAA batteries, which I don't like to use, as I don't have them lying around my house, And the second is it does not have an on and off switch. Now I know these are very power efficient devices and I'll talk about that a little later, but I do like the power on and off switch, to conserve battery. So the AA battery is a real good positive about it. The next, like I mentioned, it's plug and play. I've tried it on uh, you know without any issues with Linux Lite, Linux Mint, Windows XP. I know I have an old system that I tested it on, Windows 10, and as well as Android. And it works flawlessly. I also tried it using an OTG cable with my cell phone, and it works fine as well there. Although I won't be using it with my cell phone, it will be primarily used with my laptop or my Android TV box, and I feel it's perfect for it. The next thing that I would like to mention specifically is the on-off switch. Again, it's very important to me, and when I put it off, I know I've disconnected this circuit and I'm conserving power. So that's very important for me, and it may be for you as well. One good other feature that I like about this mouse is when you leave it on, it stays on for about 7 seconds, and if it detects that it's not connected to any laptop or computer, it just goes off, it turns off. This also happens when you shut down your computer and the dongle is plugged in into the laptop or the Android box or whatever. This I feel is a very good option to have. So that by itself is also a very good plus for this particular mouse. So I'll put it off again. Let me just demonstrate that. It's in off position. I put it on for 7 seconds. It works, and after it detects that there is no connection to any computer, it turns itself off, which is very good. I love devices that conserve battery, and this is a thumbs up from my side for this device. So let's turn it back off. The next point is it has dedicated it has dedicated buttons for back, going back a page and going front a page on this mouse. So when you're browsing and you're on the web page and you just quickly want to go back, you just press that button here and you go back to the previous page without going ahead and clicking on the browser. This is not very useful, but yeah, when you're browsing web pages, I have used it a couple of times, so it is somewhat helpful. And also it has, if you see here, a DPI button. It's very tactile and it has a DPI button. What it does is it cycles through various DPIs on this particular mouse. So it's touted as or sold as a gaming mouse, although I have not used it for gaming. So what it should do ideally would be to toggle between 800, 1000, 1200 and 2400 DPI ideally, but in all honesty I have not used that option yet. I just use it as a regular mouse, and I'm quite glad with how it delivers. Now moving on to some of the cons, things that I did not like about this mouse. I would have loved to have these two buttons programmable, but guess what? They can't be programmed. So if you're selling a gaming mouse and you have buttons on them, I would love to have them programmable, but somehow they are not. I would have to do more research on it, but so far on all of the simple games that I've played which allow programmable buttons, it's not allowing me to. So that's a little bit of a downer. The plastic at the bottom and at the sides is terrible. So if you see here, it's really hard plastic, and it's really not good. You can easily make out that this product is not a very premium product by the plastic quality used here. That being said, it's really tough, but it does not feel good. That being said, let me also say there's no creaking sound or any other sounds coming from the mouse when you use it. The next con that I have is it's really difficult to pull out the dongle when it's placed in the mouse. Now I like to travel, and if you see the amount of space here, I'm a guy who does not have very big nails, so when I try to pry it out, it's very difficult. So it takes me some time. Yeah, I can pull it out like you've seen here, but it's not something which can be done very quickly. The same holds true for the battery as well. I cannot pry it out without an external screwdriver or something to give me leverage to pull it out. That being said, once you put this battery in, I'm sure you're going to use it for a very long time considering its power saving behavior. But yeah, that is a con, that I cannot pull it out very easily. Also, when I snap this cover in, it's really tough to open up, and I always check whether I have broken it, because I have to put that much pressure here. Moving on to the next point, there is no packaging whatsoever. So I ordered this from Banggood. It was wrapped quite well in bubble wrap, but the actual packaging that covered the product was this bag and nothing else. So it was, just to show you how it was just like this, and this label was right over the top, just like that. This was the packaging of the mouse. So if you're a person who wants to have a different kind of packaging or things like that, then this won't be the mouse for you. Alright, moving ahead, it has no warranty. So I don't know if it's a surprise to you or not, but this device comes really cheap and it has no warranty whatsoever. So it's a risk when you buy this product. So as a precaution, I bought 2 of these, and that still came up to about 500 and some odd rupees for me, because there was a discount. But yeah, that was really good, and so I bought 2 of these. The next con that I have here is the right click is a little hard. So if you compare it to the left click, it is a little hard to press. I don't know why, because if it's ergonomic design or something like that, but the right click is a little hard. Left click is fine, but that according to me is a little good as well, because you cannot accidentally press the right click. But that's no justification. Both should have had the same tactile pressure, but the right click is a little hard to press. That being said, it's nothing that you can't get used to. Alright, so to sum it all up, I've used this mouse for some time, okay, not for long, but based on which I feel that it's quite okay quality, and it's very good for normal day-to-day use, and it will last you for about anything like a year if you take care of it. So that's it from my side on this quick review of this mouse. Feel free to like or share this video, and if you found it helpful, thumbs up this video as well. Thank you very much and have a good one. Take care.